Okay, so there are lots of reasons why a virgin will battle infertility, because I have had a lot of patients that have gotten married as virgins and then they battled infertility in their marriage, and they have been crying. They have been like, did I do anything wrong to remain as a virgin? I wasn't sleeping around when I was single. Why should this be happening to me? People that have had plenty, I know my friend from school that have had 5 abortions, but she have 3 children now. How come me that I wasn't even sleeping around, I kept myself? Why am I battling with infertility? My people, hear me and hear me clearly. Medical conditions does not respect your emotions. Medical issues is a no respecter of person. Now, studies have shown that virgins are more likely to battle infertility than non-virgins, and I am going to tell you why. Now, the reason is because a lot of virgins, they are not paying attention to their reproductive system. Why? Because they are not using the reproductive system. Anything that you are not using, there is a tendency for you to completely forget and ignore that thing. Meanwhile, a non-virgin is actively paying attention to her reproductive system because she is using the reproductive system. So she pays attention. If anything goes wrong, she notices it on time and then she tackles that problem head on. Let me give you instances. Take for instance, a virgin can skip her period and she will not be bothered. She will be like, well, Shebi, I have not slept with any man, so I just know that I am not pregnant, so there's nothing to worry about. Whatever is making the period not to come this month, the thing is going to resolve by itself. And that is how the virgin will move on without even trying to dig the reason why she missed a period. Meanwhile, a non-virgin, if a non-virgin misses her period, first thing she's like, this one I have not seen my period, hope I am not pregnant. And she will run and go and do pregnancy test, and then the pregnancy test comes out negative, and then she'll be like, so if I am not pregnant, why have I not seen my period this month? And that is how she will go and meet a gynecologist. She will not try to dig why she is having intercourse and she's not pregnant, and then her period is not coming. And from that digging, she might get to know that maybe she's having hormonal imbalance, maybe her estrogen is low, maybe her follicle stimulating hormones is low, and so on and so forth. And from there, that non-virgin will get treatment for that problem early enough and on time. Also, some virgins are not even ovulating and they don't know. How will they know? They don't pay attention because they are not using their reproductive system. They may not even be ovulating and they are not even aware that they are not ovulating, as the case may be. But a non-virgin, because this non-virgin is actively using her reproductive system, she is having intercourse. In a bid to prevent unwanted pregnancy, you will see a non-virgin, she will sit down, she will draw up a calendar and try to track her ovulation dates so that she can practice natural family planning. And by so doing, if that non-virgin is not ovulating, she will notice it. She will be like, they told me that signs of ovulation is white mucus from the private part. They told me that it is increment in temperature. They told me this, they told me, but I have been tracking my own. I have not noticed this thing. Could it be that I am not ovulating? And from there, she will go and meet a gynecologist. And then there will be some clinical investigation. And from there, they will get to know that this very person that you are not ovulating, that your hormones are imbalanced, as the case may be, your gonadotrophin is low, and from there that non-virgin will get solution on time. Meanwhile, a virgin does not even know that she is not ovulating at all, as the case may be. A non-virgin, because she is very active, she's having intercourse, will notice dryness in her private parts. Because of that dryness in her private part, she will know that something is wrong. And from there, she will now go and meet a gynecologist. She's trying to get the solution to that problem so that she can enjoy intercourse. And from there, they will go and tell her, your estrogen is totally absent. That is why you have a hormonal imbalance. And from there, that non-virgin will get solution. So most often than not, when a non-virgin enters marriage, she is entering marriage with a reproductive system that has been taken care of. Meanwhile, a virgin enters marriage with a reproductive system that has been completely ignored for years. Why? Because she wasn't using that reproductive system, and because she was not using it, she didn't see the need to service it, keep that reproductive system healthy, pay attention to it, and see if there are any issues. I can tell you for a fact that virgins, a lot of virgins, like 99.99% of virgins, the first time they meet a gynecologist in their life since the day their mother gave birth to them is when they enter marriage. That is the first time when they enter marriage, and then they now begin to encounter issues in the marriage. 6 months down the line, no pregnancy. 1 year down the line, no pregnancy. Difficulty in having, enjoyable intercourse experience with their partner. That is when some virgins meet a gynecologist for the first time in their life. It is wrong, oh. It is very, very wrong. My virgins in the house, the fact that you are not using your reproductive system is not enough reason why you should not pay attention to that reproductive system. The fact that you are not having intercourse is not enough reason why you should not be seeing a gynecologist from time to time. The fact that you have decided to practice abstinence, which is a very good thing to do, it is noble, it's a noble thing to do. That is not enough reason why you should not be having regular medical checkup of your reproductive system. You are supposed, even as a virgin, to be doing hormonal profiling from time to time. You are supposed to be doing pelvic scan. You are supposed to be doing a pap smear test from time to time, even as a virgin, so that if there are any issues in your reproductive system, that issues can be handled early enough before you enter marriage. That is what is causing infertility for virgins inside marriage. So if you are watching this video and you are a virgin and you have never met a gynecologist in your life before, because in your mind it is not important, after all I am not having intercourse, after all I am not going to carry unwanted pregnancy, after all this one, after all I am still intact, my body is still intact, marriage will shock you. The wake up call might come inside marriage, and by that time you will cry, you will shed tears, because the world will judge you, and they will judge you so harshly that, oh, this one claimed that she married as a virgin. How come 3 years in the marriage she has not been able to get pregnant? It's a lie, oh. She didn't get married as a virgin, because there is this misconception that anybody that battles infertility inside marriage was promiscuous before the marriage. That is a very big, in fact the reverse is even the case. Promiscuous people, they get pregnant very easily inside marriage, because their promiscuity kind of made them to pay attention to their reproductive system and service it all these years. So the reverse is the case. It is we that are in the medical profession that knows, but a layman is going to judge you as a virgin very harshly, that you lied about getting married as a virgin. If not, why are you not pregnant 2 years down the line in your marriage? So if you are a virgin, they said a word is enough for the wise. That you are not having intercourse is not enough reason for you to ignore your reproductive system. Meet a gynecologist today and check yourself, so that if there is any issue, that issue can be handled on time. If you are just seeing me for the first time on your timeline, I am a medical personnel, I am a clinical dietitian, and of course I am your #1 online health therapist. If you are just seeing me for the first time, follow this page. If you like this type of content, drop your comments so that Facebook can prompt you the next time I drop a video. Also, drop your likes and your love on this post. Share it to your family and friends. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.